Helgoland. I've been designing, building, and flying airplanes for lots of decades. More than I would like to admit to, really. This is my latest. I call it Miss E because it's electric powered. It's actually an electric redesign of a glow engine airplane that I built quite a number of years ago, probably more than 10 years ago. It originally had a Cox 049, not this one. This one was built for electric, but the original one had a Cox 049 in it up front, and it had a single stick AM radio controlling the rudder and elevator. And I haven't flown glow in probably, I don't know, it's probably been at least 5 years since the last time I've flown a glow-powered airplane. I fly mainly small airplanes, and small airplanes it's just so much nicer to fly electric on small airplanes. So I converted the original one to electric, which actually was pretty simple. In fact, this is the motor that was on the original one. And I put the LiPo battery and the ESC in where the battery for the receiver had been, and it actually weighs a little bit less. The LiPo battery, the ESC, and the electric motor actually weigh a little bit less than the glow engine and the receiver battery. And I took it out and I flew it. It flew very nice. So I decided to redraw the plans for electric. And then I built a new plane off of the plan. So this one was built just for electric. The changes I made were I lightened it up a little bit. It has a few less wing ribs. I only have one rear spar. I had 2 rear spars in the original one. The original one had 3 32nd balsa sides. This one has 1/16 inch balsa sides. Other than that, and the nose is just a little bit longer so that I had a little space to move the battery back and forth for balance. Other than that, it's basically the same airplane. It's a rudder steer. And one more thing I did, I put a hatch on top of the nose. Originally, the hatch was here for putting the receiver battery in. I put a hatch on top of the nose with a couple of magnets on it, which makes it very easy to change the battery. The battery is held in with a couple strips of hook and loop material. Other than that, it's a very simple airplane. There's a hatch in the bottom here to get at the servos. The servos are right in here. The pilot is a commercially available pilot. This one happens to be a DGA. I don't think DGA is in business anymore, which is unfortunate because they had the nicest pilots. The wing mounting is very simple. It's held on with a couple of rubber bands here. And I'll just take it off here real quick. And a couple of little dowels, 1/8 inch dowels at the spar line. And that plugs into a couple of little holes here. You can't see there. And then this plywood tongue sticks out of the back, and the rubber band goes over the plywood tongue. It goes over the dowel here, over the plywood tongue, and down here onto the dowel. It's a very nice system. I found that it works very well. The wing comes off real easy without any damage to the wing or without any damage to the wing mounting. That's something I've used for years. Other than that, very simple airplane, nice flyer, easy to build. And that's about it. Quiet, easy. No mess to clean up. All the old guys like me that have flown those little Cox engines will know that they spewed out an oily gunk in every direction, and you'd make 2 or 3 flights and you had to get out the Windex and a paper towel to clean them up. You don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to drag a field box along to the field to start the plane. Where I fly here is in an abandoned field behind my house. I walk out the back door with the airplane in one hand, the transmitter in the other, a spare battery in my pocket, and a little screwdriver and a couple of rubber bands, and that's it. That's all I need to go fly. arriving at my flying field along with my friend Bob Schuline. And this is an abandoned field out behind my house where I do my flying. It's a good sized field, nice field. They mow it a couple times a year, which is very nice. This is my latest plane. It's brand new. This will be its first flight. I fly it with a single stick FM transmitter. And we'll go through the sequence here to get ready to fly. So we set the plane down, and first thing we always do is turn the transmitter on. So there, the transmitter is on. I'm going to take the hatch off and plug in the battery. And there'll be a little bit of a beep. There we go. That indicates that we've got contact here. Put the hatch back on. All right. Now what we'll do is called a range check. And some guys do it with the antenna down. I figure I want to do it with the antenna up because that's the way I'm going to fly. So I pull the antenna up. I make sure things wiggle. There, the rudder's going back and forth, the elevator's going up and down, and then we'll just back away from the airplane here and keep wiggling things. And this is called a range check, and it's just to make sure that we have good radio contact. And I'm back here maybe 20 feet now. That's about what I usually do. Okay, everything is working. And while I'm doing all this, I hold the speed control in the off position with my finger. It's just gotten to be a habit, something I do. Now, we'll check to make sure everything is fine. So, we'll hold this up, check the wind direction with the little flag, and we're ready to go. Come on back here now. It's a nice flyer. I don't dare go much slower because of the wind.
Okay.
Oh, days ago.